Manchester United 4, Bournemouth 4. Crazy game. Now, this particular game is one for the history books, and I enjoyed every bit of it. This game has the most chances, or should I say, it has the most attempts in a Premier League game so far this season. Now, let me read the stats for you in this game. Manchester United versus Bournemouth statistics. Shots on target, Man United had 9, Bournemouth had 9. Shots off target, Manchester United had 6, Bournemouth had 5. Blocked shots, Manchester United had 10, Bournemouth had 0. Possession of the ball, Manchester United had 56, Bournemouth had 44. Corner kicks, Bournemouth had 5. Sorry, Man United had 5, Bournemouth had 4. Then, crosses, Manchester United had 7 crosses, Bournemouth had 3. Goalkeeper saves, Manchester United had 5, Bournemouth had 5. Now, this game has everything. Good goals, good celebrations, some good saves too from the goalkeeper, especially the late saves that Man United goalkeeper had to make to keep Man United in the game. If not for those spectacular saves from Lemens, Man United would have just lost this game 5-4, which would have made me happy. But then, it is what it is. So, but generally, it's actually a good game. I enjoyed it. Everything in this game is just a representation of what the Premier League is all about and how crazy games in the Premier League can be. This game, coming into this game, Bournemouth already has that reputation of being troublesome towards Manchester United, especially when they are coming to Man United's home. In their last 2 visits at Old Trafford, they have come away with 3-0 wins at Old Trafford. So we always knew that coming to Old Trafford to play against Man United is never going to be a difficult challenge for Bournemouth. Only Man United will now have to try and deal with them in this game. So Man United started off on the front foot, obviously, got the first goal from the Ahmad near post header, and then Bournemouth had to equalize through Anton Semenyo's goal. Brilliant goal, clinical finish as well. And towards the end of the second half, Man United's gonna kick, what's his name? Casemiro had to head into the post from the near post, and thankfully, I would actually attribute that assist to Bournemouth's goalkeeper, Petrovic. He actually needed to do better in that phase of play, but he did not. He could not keep out the header from Casemiro, and the ball ended up in the net. Now, both teams went for the break, and from there onward, you would actually believe that Man United had control of the game, and they would want to manage the game better in the second half. But that did not happen. The second half started immediately. Bournemouth struck through Evan Nielsen, and then 3 minutes later, Tavernier struck again with a beautiful free kick. Like, this is typical Bournemouth playing against a Manchester United team at home. From that point, you would now believe that, or you would now feel that Bournemouth might even get the 4th goal and seal the game, kill the game beyond Man United's reach. Then, after a while in the game, Man United now had to get back into the game through the brilliant, very brilliant free kick from Bruno Fernández, making it the second free kick goal of the game. Very brilliant free kick goal. I enjoyed that one too. And then after that, a series of exchange passes, and Man United got in front again through Matheus Cunha, getting a very brilliant goal as well. What were you thinking at that point? Man United don't win the game, but it didn't end there. Bournemouth had to make their substitutions, get into the game. What's be the name of that guy himself? Kropi, Abi. Yes, Kropi got the 4th goal for Bournemouth, and that was just a typical Premier League game. This is that, like I said, this is one for the history books. This is a classic Premier League game. I'm sure Bruno Fernández will be disappointed with how this game ended, because the look on his face after this game said it all. He was not actually happy. And even his reaction after Bournemouth got the 4th goal, I think he rushed to the referee to complain about something, but whatever he went to complain to the referee about was actually invalid, because it didn't make any difference. The referee did not even give him attention. But it's Bournemouth, and they've developed that reputation of being sorry, they've developed that reputation of being a difficult team for Man United to play, even when they are playing at home. That's how difficult Bournemouth has been proving against Man United in recent fixtures. So coming off this game with a 4-4 draw, Man United can actually stay anyway. After all, we've been losing the last few games against them at home, so we can actually take this, and especially in the fashion that we did. So very good game. Man United moving forward will now be playing their games without Amad Diallo, and they'll also be playing without Bryan Mbeumo. So I think this, even Mazraoui did not play this game because I think the Morocco national team did not allow him to participate in this game, so he already left for the Nations Cup. Now Amad and Mbeumo, they've played their last game before the Nations Cup, so from subsequent games now, Man United will not be making use of these two players, and they are going to be a very big miss for Man United. So it would have been a good thing from a Man United point of view that they got these 3 points now with these players like present helping them in this game, but they could not. So in other games that they will have to play now, they will have to make do without these two players, and they will have to grind the results by all means. So it's 1 point gained for them, and currently they are seated 6th. Is it 6th? Yes, currently they are seated 6th in the Premier League table with 26 points. So that's just like that's it about it for them. Man United, and then they are currently seated 6th in the Premier League table, and their next match will now be against an Aston Villa team that is like on fire this season. Aston Villa, they are playing very good football. They are winning games. They are not even drawing. They are winning games. Now coming up against Aston Villa at Villa Park, this is going to be a very crazy game for Man United, and there are chances they could win that game, yeah. But if they don't get the points in that game, they will look back on this game today and be like, you had the opportunity to get these 3 points against Bournemouth before coming up against Aston Villa, but now we drew that, and then Villa are going to be a very difficult match for us. But generally, when they get to the Aston Villa River, they will have to find a way to cross it. But that being said, this particular match today was great. I enjoyed everything. Anton Semenyo had a good game. Marcos Tavernier had a good game too. On Man United side, Bruno Fernández obviously had a good game. I didn't really see much of Mbeumo in this game today. Maybe he will just have to, maybe his mind is already in the AFCON or something, or he was trying to play safe in order not to get injured in this game. Amad got a goal before leaving for the AFCON, which is good for him, which is good for his confidence going into the national team tournament. Then every other player in the Man United team, their defense actually, for allowing these 4 goals into their post the way they did, I think that defense actually need a little bit of attention, because although they have injuries in defense, no doubt, Ade Maguire is so important to the team, but he's not playing. Matthias de Ligt is not playing. Mazraoui already left for AFCON. So they just had to rely on some players that they were not using so frequently before, like Eden Heaven, who has started their last 3 games. So you would actually see, you would notice the space in their back line, but that's what they have, so they just need to make do with what they have available to them. But generally, against Aston Villa, they actually need to step up, or it's going to be a long game for them. So tell me what you think about this match. Tell me what you think about this match in the comment section. Let's see how it goes. Thank you very much for sticking with my channel. Please do like, share my videos, subscribe to my channel, which is very important. Drop comments. Let's just grow this community. Thank you.